You searched how to be better. Let me guess what you found. Wake up at 5 a.m., drink a gallon of water, write in a gratitude journal, hustle harder. That is the shallow, sanitized advice the world feeds you. It's designed to make you a more efficient worker, a more pleasant consumer. But it will not make you a better man. This is not that video. I am here to tell you a truth that cuts through the noise. The single greatest obstacle to becoming a better man is your lifelong attempt at being a good one. You heard me right. Your dedication to being the nice guy is the anchor holding you at the bottom of the ocean. Today, we're cutting the rope. Let's be brutally honest for a minute. You've played by their rules your entire life. You were taught to be polite, to be agreeable, to never make waves. You let others speak first. You laughed at jokes that weren't funny. You apologized for things that weren't your fault. You became a master of making other people feel comfortable. And what was your reward? You were overlooked. You were underestimated. You became the reliable, predictable, and utterly invisible man. You've had your ideas ignored in a meeting, only to hear them repeated by a louder man minutes later to applause. You've been the dependable friend who gives everything and gets nothing in return. You have been the rock for others, only to find yourself sinking alone. That dull ache of frustration you feel is real. It's a righteous anger. You're not alone in feeling this way. Every single day, millions of men type that same phrase, how to be better, into their phones and computers. The data from Google Trends shows a constant burning desire for an answer. But you've been looking in all the wrong places. You've been asking the wrong questions. The world sold you a social contract that said, be good and you will be rewarded. That contract was a lie. The real contract is, and always has been, be powerful and you will be respected. Being good made you compliant. Being agreeable made you easy to control. It's time to tear up that old contract. Now let's get to the 3 rules that can transform your life. Rule number 1, control your time. The modern world is a war for your attention, designed to make you perpetually reactive. Emails, notifications, social pressures, they are all designed to make you react on someone else's timeline. A reactive man is a weak man. He is a pinball, knocked around by the whims and demands of others. To be better, you must stop being the pinball and become the player. You do this by mastering the loaded pause. This is not just a trick for conversations. It's a fundamental declaration of your sovereignty over time. Imagine a colleague at work makes a sarcastic comment in front of others. The old you would have stammered, forced a laugh, or tried to fire back a weak insult. Instead, you pause. You hold their gaze without expression for a full 3 seconds. Suddenly, they hesitate. Their smirk fades. The control is yours. When you refuse to rush your response, you signal that your mind is more important than their impatience. You are not a reactive machine. You are a deliberate force. This is the first, crucial step to being a better, more powerful man. You must control your own time. From mastering time, we now move to mastering the physical world around you. Rule number 2, control your space. The way you physically occupy a room broadcasts everything about you before you say a word. Weak men are physically noisy. They fidget. They shift their weight from foot to foot. Their hands are in constant nervous motion. Their posture is closed, apologetic. Their bodies are physically apologizing for taking up space. Think about your last job interview. Were you bouncing your knee, fidgeting with your pen? Now picture the interviewer, leaning back slightly, perfectly still, observing you. Who held the power in that room? A better man is a mountain. He is still. He is grounded. He has mass. He controls his space through the principle of the economy of mass. This means you eliminate all wasted movement. When you stand, you plant your feet, as if you have roots growing into the ground. You stand with your shoulders back, your chest open. You are an immovable object. You own the ground you stand on. Wasted movement signals a scattered mind. Deliberate movement signals a focused, disciplined one. Stillness is not emptiness. It's concentrated power. When you are still, you force the world to move around you. Your stillness makes other people's nervous energy painfully obvious. They become uncomfortable. Not because you are threatening them, but because your calm exposes their chaos. This is how you dominate a room without saying a word. You control your space. But controlling time and space is meaningless if you don't control the game itself. Rule number 3. Control your reality. This is the final rule. This is the game changer. Most men live their lives as actors. An actor is given a script. He is placed on a stage that someone else designed. His entire life is a reaction to his boss's mood, his partner's expectations, the opinions of his friends, the trends on social media. He performs, hoping for applause. He fears negative reviews. His reality is defined by external forces. To be better, you must stop being the actor. You must become the architect. The architect does not read a script. He writes it. He does not perform on a stage. He designs it. He is the source of his own validation. The actor accepts a project he knows is a waste of time because he fears saying no to his boss. The architect evaluates if the project aligns with his mission. If it doesn't, the answer is a calm, final no, without guilt or explanation. Becoming the architect means you build your life from a set of internal, non-negotiable principles. You decide what is important. You define your own mission. You set your own standards. It's about having an unshakable internal frame. When you achieve this, a funny thing happens. The world stops testing you because it senses that you are the one who sets the test. This is the ultimate form of being better. It's not about being liked. It's about being the source. Before I give you your first mission, you should know something. This isn't just a theory I read in a book. I was once the good guy too. I was the king of being overlooked, the master of the apologetic nod. Until I stopped, took a breath, and realized the power was in my hands the entire time. It started with a single, uncomfortable pause, and it changed everything. So, here is your first step on that same path. Your mission today is simple, but it is not easy. Focus only on rule number 1. Choose the pause today. In your next discussion, whether it's with a colleague, a friend, or a family member, I want you to wait a full 3 seconds before you answer their question. Don't plan your answer. Just watch them. Watch their eyes search yours for a reaction. See how their posture changes when they don't get the immediate response they expect. Feel the power shift in your direction. That feeling is the beginning. Report your experience in the comments with the hashtag #ControlThePause. This is the beginning of your transformation. The world no longer defines who you are. Now, you define the world. If you are ready to learn the real rules of power and stop playing a game you were designed to lose, then subscribe. Hit the notification bell. A new rulebook awaits.